Guten Morgen and bonjour. It's Susie, and today I'm at LAX, and I'm going to be flying to Munich with a layover in Copenhagen in Denmark. I'm gonna head to Colmar, France, and then Paris, and then Brussels in Belgium, and then lastly London, and back home again. So gonna show you guys all my adventures in Europe. Let's go. I took Scandinavian Airlines, which has been one of the best experiences on an international flight I've had so far. They had a lot of different options for entertainment and food, and we got our lunch, which was a nice salad, some carrot cake, some bread, and then for the main course we had some sweet potatoes with chicken and veggies, and they gave us coffee as well. I thought it was cool that they had some wooden cutlery, so it was very sustainable. The food was very delicious. The chicken with the sweet potatoes was very flavorful and tender. The salad was really refreshing, especially with the blue cheese. I'm surprised it tasted so good. And also the carrot cake was to die for. It was actually one of the best carrot cakes I've ever had. And that's saying a lot because I like carrot cake a lot. They gave 3 refills on the coffee and tea, so that was definitely awesome. I enjoyed the light breakfast that they gave us, some orange juice, some prosciutto with Swiss cheese, and some salad, and egg, toast, and some coffee, of course. And before we knew it, we were already in Copenhagen, and it was definitely a great flight.
Okay, I finally made it to Copenhagen. I got a free map here, and then I'm gonna go to the city center soon. So it'll take about like 20 minutes to get there. So let's go.
So one of the best places that you have to go to when you're in Copenhagen is Nyhavn, which is spelled Nyhavn. And it's a very beautiful, colorful port area. It has a history of over 350 years. It's a great place for eating at the various restaurants, drinking, hanging out with friends, and even a boat ride. So make sure to come here if you stop by Copenhagen.
The city is really beautiful and it's very colorful.
favorite sandwich was the steak with remoulade sauce, and then it would be the salmon and lemon, and then the egg. But all of them were very delicious and very refreshing.
So the restaurant I just went to, it was actually really good at the Schwarzwald, and definitely recommend getting it if you come here. I had the steak one, salmon, and shrimp with egg. I think steak was definitely my favorite, and then the salmon, and then the shrimp one. But they're all really tasty, and so is the latte too. But now back to the airport. Also, everyone at the restaurant was really kind and nice, and always checked up on me and stuff, and kind of explained like what each bread was. So that was nice.
So I went back to the Copenhagen airport where I took my flight to Munich.
So I took the bus and then the metro station, and then now I have to take the tram, and then finally my hotel. And they're very strict about the mask. Okay, I finally made it to the hotel, and I am super pooped right now. I'm so tired. I haven't really slept a lot today, but I am still gonna go check out Oktoberfest tonight and just hang out for a couple hours and then come back and rest, which is a well-deserved rest.
I put on my dirndl and then I headed over to Oktoberfest via Lime Scooter, and it was definitely a much bigger place than I thought it would be. It was pretty much as big as a whole state fair, and there was a ton of people from around the world, a ton of different foods, mostly sausage and like traditional Bavarian foods. There's a lot of different beer halls as well, and they were all packed. And they also had some traditional gingerbread cookies as well that usually they're decorated with different sayings, and usually girls go ahead and like buy those and wear them as a necklace. I was on the search for some food, so I went ahead and got some curry bratwurst.
It's like a nice, like tangy taste to it. It's not like spicy curry or anything. It tastes good with the like mustard and the bread. So now we're at Munich's like oldest Bavarian beer house, and they're known for their pork knuckle. So I'm gonna try that along with some beer. So let's have some lunch.
The Hofbrauhaus has actually been here since the late 1500s, and locals still frequent here today. Some of them even have their own lockers that carry their own beer steins, or also called beer mugs as well. Their menu has a variety of different options from bread, like pretzels, rolls, as well as soups, and also some vegetarian options as well, and some delicious desserts like apple strudel. And they are known for their pork knuckle and their roast pork with crackling, which I will be getting with a pint of beer.
So in German, cheers is Prost. This is definitely a lot of beer, especially for like 11 a.m. But yeah, also a good thing to note is the pork knuckle is only available at 11:30, so I have to wait.
The pork was so juicy and tender, and the crackling was so crispy and crunchy. The beer was refreshing. Met a lot of awesome people here and friends. Had a great experience. But alas, I must leave Munich, Germany, and head over to Colmar, France, which is a fairy tale looking town in the Alsace region of France. It is beautiful. My autobahn or train takes about 4.5 hours, which gave me time to eat my leftovers and eat this delicious lemon loaf cake from the train station. Best I've ever had. And I'm so excited to show you all my adventures in Colmar, the beautiful town in France. See you guys soon.